Well, hello and welcome back to Timberborn. Yeah, we are here in Badwater Lakes where our Folktail Beavers were very busy the last couple episodes. Well, I guess technically not the Folktail Beavers, but the Folktail bots. We redeveloped our production area of bots 2 episodes ago, and last episode we amped up the punch card production so that these guys could be super duper efficient. Because when I built this area, the punch cards just weren't filling up fast enough. So I said, hey ho, be a good idea to use this space where we had all those windmills to something a little more efficient. Now, it did plant a wonderful oak grove here and here. So those trees have not yet come to growth stage where they'll be cut down. And if you recall, the windmills all got moved up here. And I never did do a count. I don't know if that was one for one, but I have a feeling I added more just because, reasons, but it is now fully operational. Now, what we're going to focus on today is, no, not this. We will get to the last bit of happiness and well-being for our beavers sooner rather than later. Well, but it'll be later than today, because today we're going to actually focus on flooding the map and trying to convert the ecology of this world to folktail beaver likeness. And that's ensuring that we don't have water such as this just flow right off the map here, down here, especially. Yeah, this is the areas where they're flooding or that's flowing off. And of course, we still have this very ugly bad water source that flows. So we want to definitely take care of that. So that is on offer today. Things we're going to accomplish and hopefully even get to some of the ecology parts of it. So we shall see. But before we go, let's have a look-see as to how things are going here. You can see the oak or trees have not yet fully grown, but we will begin to start getting more and more lumber. Not that we need it, but hey, we have the storage, so let's use it. But where we are still suffering from is when the bot productions were offline. We've lost a lot of bots. We have a lot of vacant jobs. So let's have a quick look. Go find you. We can check our population across all of them. We actually are short in Ye Old District for jobs. We're supposed to have 9 bots there. Now this is where something I really wish I could have as either a mod or actually ideally part of the base game, where as much as I have a minimum floor I want them to reach, it'd be nice to have a prioritization so that it keeps at least this number here and then tries to send to another level. So I would want to keep at least 3 bots because I do have one of want to keep the water pumps going. So definitely like this high priority, keep 3 bots here, and then if you can fill the other 9 bot jobs, that would be great. But okay, so with that though, you can see mind your own business. It is really understaffed at this point. District 4, it's really understaffed too. And even the 3 Falls, understaffed. Well, heck, even the unnamed industrial district remains understaffed. So this is where, why don't we just take a zip back? Maybe we should look to make sure that we have catalyst. We do. There's catalyst there. There is catalyst there. We are storing any extra bot heads. We've got limbs, chassis, heads. That sounds bad. I'm storing extra heads. So heads, chassis, and limbs, so that if there is extra, and I think we've got extra room down here if need to as well, including gears. But that means that the bot assemblers will be fully productive. But I think what we're going to do, we're going to prioritize this by haulers. And I'm not sure how many haulers we actually have left. But we need to get the bots up because I was poking around over here. We built this forested area, which looks pretty darn smashing, even here at nighttime. Nobody working. And come on, not the tree. We're not ants and nobody working. So same thing here. So we're fine. Hang on, we'll come back here. You can see for the 3 falls, there's still lumber in the system, so it's not a big deal. But obviously, I would love that to be better. Now, before we go to the flooding things, we're going to make actually one thing really better, and that is this. You can see the water is flowing over our floodgates, but it's actually not opening up because I have things set wrong. So I'm going to come here, and I'm going to find a nice little spot to maybe here. Can you reach? Okay, let's get you built pretty darn quick. So let's rush this order. Come on. Boom, boom, boom. Jump, jump, jump. And down. Okay, slow things down. I'm going to come here, and I'm going to take the advance. I'm going to attach it to this stream gauge. Oh, pause. And basically what I want to do, when this stream gauge, yeah, anything that's too low, open the floodgates. Yeah, we'll keep it there, and then lower the floodgates. And if it sees, call it 0.94, raise the floodgates up. Now, I'm going to, for now, disable this during drought and bad tides. Okay. Now, hopefully this doesn't fully flood. We have experienced flooding as we've let too much water in fast and furious. So, hang on. Maybe what we should do is we will say keep you at 1.5. Yeah. Oh, wait, what? Oh, because it detected the flooding. We're about to flood. Oh. Yes, that is not good. We let too much water in too fast, and it's now going to fill up this wonderful little hole. Dang it. Okay. Okay, cool. Now, it is at a depth of 0.2524. In theory, you should open back up. Right? Why are you not opening? Because, what am I missing here, guys? So it is detecting it at 0.26, and basically if it detects this at, oh, hang on, I got it wrong. All right, so what I want to do is say 0.8. Yeah, okay. Yeah, that makes much more sense. Is if this is lower than 0.8, let the water flow through. But don't drop it down so that the water gushes in. And you can see it just comes in and out. So that's going to be fine. And that should keep this flowing. It should fill up, and we should be good. Okay, now we're going to have to put some beavers to work as we get choppy. Actually, what should be our first order? Well, and we're not referencing Star Wars. Because, yeah, we're not doing that. This is lower, so why don't we place things for now where we will want... you got to get things up to an appropriate height. It's because we want to make sure this, yeah, we don't even want it to overflow this way, right? So this is going to be a big job, and we're going to have to send, I don't think this is a 3 Falls job. This might be a mind your own business or the District 4. And then if we come in here, I think this will be just a layer of dams. And then we can look to tidy things up. Yeah, because this is the height here where we don't want it to flood over. And we have some bots here. Like I said, I think there's 4 bots in this district. Yeah, 4 bots. Sitting here at this point because I ran out of biofuel because these guys didn't have enough workers, so Well, you know what we could do here too? We can decrease the number of jobs there. Same thing here. We can go down to 1 job maybe. Move those jobs there. But I think what that means is we're going to disconnect you and then set a pathing system to get over and out and all the way down. Like I said, all the way down. Where do I want them to cross? I need to get them over here. What would be best? So they really need to have two areas to get to. So we can run one down here, across. We can probably just end up removing a few trees. And what's cheaper? Ooh, but what's other bots? They're fine. So they can go down, up, of course, whoop, round and round we go. And then they can just work their way across. I am probably going to need logs and planks over here, because I don't think they're going to build any of this. So I'm going to need some mini storage. So a small pile, planks and logs. Hopefully I get this to call over. I sometimes find how this distribution system works like funky. To me, what should happen is, if somewhere there's a build command over here for planks and logs, that it should distribute planks and logs. But I don't think it does. So you can see gears coming in. So we'll keep an eye on that. We might have to blow up this mind your own business, which would be a shame. It would be a shame. So while we're working on the shameful part of things, this is probably a better area to come. And for now, we can have them come down. And we can do this. And have them come across here. And do we do... What's stairs? Okay, that stairs are 4 and 1. 4 and 2. So yeah, this is actually cheaper to do it that way. And then we're going to build a large pile of dirt. All right, there we go. Too far, don't worry, you'll get there. Hopefully. Maybe. Bueller? We know we have logs over here. Are you guys going to deliver any logs? Like, come on, guys. You delivered berries and carrots and grilled potatoes for some reason. But I need the logs. Oh, maybe manage distribution. Is this off? I might have turned things off. You can see lack of storage. Well, I could switch to, import always. There we go. And then do the same for logs. So that should bring some storage in. Okay, let's speed things up and see if we get any. Okay, biofuel. There we go, logs. Okay, finally, we solved the problem. That is going to work out fine. Now the next part is we need to lay this out over here. And same thing, we are going to build things up. And I don't mind this area trying to flood a little higher, aka up to too high. So that would be this height here. So same thing, we're going to come and we're going to put you. And you know what? I'm probably going to have the water push south. So because we have the water sources up here. So I'm just going to bar you, right? We're just going to block that off. And we do have a path kind of laid out. It's not, I don't think it's connected anymore, but we will connect you. Yeah, we had it. It's now gone. But we can, oh, look, there is a staircase here that we can utilize. Bring it all the way down and across. There we go. And now all I need to do is come over here. And we determined this was cheaper, so it's less things to build. And we can connect path, pathy path. Now, I think what I'm going to do to make things a little easier on these guys, we are going to also put a storage, large pile, and dirt. And yes, you're a bridge too far. Don't worry, you'll get there. You'll get there, guys. It's fine, right? You're fully, well, you will be connected as soon as these get built. And we should see, yeah, see, here comes the builder brigade. Unlike the other mind your own business who was like, hey guys, this is not part of our job description. These guys are getting right on it. Good job, guys. Good job. Now, ooh, we've got a nice long wet season so far. That is good news. But still, ooh, lots of flooding. Ooh, we're still flooding. Ooh, ho, ho, ho. You know what? I am going to turn off synchronization such that only one gate should now open. We're going to let a lot less water volume in. So maybe that will help. No, you can see we're doing a terrible job of flooding. So I could come in and we could build a barrier, but I'd like to see this work. So hopefully this will work. You know what? We could also raise that to too high. Let's even less water in. Okay. Hopefully that solves the problem. It's going to take a while for the swimming pools to empty. But you know, it's fine. It's fine. Stuff happens. Stuff happens, guys. All right. Now, speaking of stuff, there is one really bad thing going on here, and that is this. Now, I actually love the look. So if I'm sitting here, that's kind of why it's why I did line this path up right with this beautiful red waterfall, but it's a deadly, deadly thing. So now if we were playing an update 6, now update 6, you can do aqueducts, at least it's in the experimental branch. So hopefully that holds. And I imagine it will, because it's been a much requested thing. So in the future, I could take this, come off, and you know, maybe do something unique where it fills up a pool reservoir and then flows off the map, you know, as an aesthetic. But I want this to be clean and pristine water, so there's no easy way. Now I could, an alternative would be is to trench. You know, like I could blow this up, have it come, and then, you know, I run a trenching system somewhere, but I don't think we're going to do that because I have another plan for this area. So step one is, well, besides getting up here, is we need to come in. I believe it's underwater. There we go. We're going to cap it. Oh, Badwater dome. Yeah, there we go. It is getting capped. Now, we need a lot of things to make this thing capped. Oh, we definitely don't want to have it open. So metal blocks, gears, planks, kind of important stuff. But what's even more important is getting there. So actually, I think we're going to use the Three Falls district to come over and do that. That is going to be a peach to get to. So maybe what, as part of that, because I think I want to get them up here, we're going to disconnect. Well, let's disconnect you, because I want to connect this path here. And we're going to come right here. And I'm thinking we actually bridge. And can I do, will this work? 3. Well, it works, but I just realized that's not going to work because they can't do anything after that. So bridge, at least that bridge isn't going to work. That one will work because now I can come here. I can Yeah, this is going to be fun. But we can use the ladder system. Now, we are going to have to do some platforms so that they can build all of that. We can connect. We can connect. And we said we need a bunch of materials. So I think we can do 2 of these, because I think one was metal blocks, right? I believe one is planks and the other one's gears. Yes. So this can be planks. That one is metal blocks. And for you, we're going to need a little gear storage. So get you built. There you go. We should start seeing some action. Oh, wow. We're going to need metal blocks here too. Do we even have metal blocks in this district? In the Three Falls. We can look here. Yes, we have some storage. But what I think we're going to do, because that storage is likely very far away, although it's the first thing they're delivering, so you know what? I think we'll be okay. And we obviously have planks, and we obviously have, well, we're not on that district. Let's see here. Three Falls, logs, of course, planks, of course. So that'll be fine. So that is going to be a great little build. I will be sad to see this falls go. Like I say, update 6, I might do something a little different. But no, here we are the beaver. Sorry, we are, of course, beavers. We are the folktails. And so we are going to focus on the ecology. And either, as we've done here, when there's extra bad water, getting it off the map. And in this case, we're just going to cap it. And we're just going to get rid of it. So, and stop it from flowing. So, what I should do is have a little checky check. That seems to have stabilized. That is good. Like I say, swimming pool is going to take a bit to get rid of. We got the water flowing here. Oh, we do have some builders' huts. I could hang on. What district? This is the unnamed industrial district. I don't really need these builder huts anymore. Yeah, you guys are out of jobs. That is fine. I actually don't need this dirt pile. You guys are in the Three Falls. You'll need that dirt. You guys can use that dirt for something else. Well, for the wall we're trying to build to stop the flooding. All that is flowing fine. So we're doing good. And if we won't do this today. I will have to come back and clean up this industrial power line. I have an idea for that. And if you guys have any ideas as to how to, any last items to spruce up the unnamed industrial district, that would be good as well. But hopefully soon. Now you can see suddenly I have 17 free. Oh, I know what I need to do. Is here, migrate population. Those jobs were accounted as part of this 225. But we can drop you to 208. So those 17 beavers are going elsewhere. You see a bunch went to the Three Falls. Yeah, so that is getting better. We still have a huge bot job shortage. So if you look, 110 bots are needed. Wow. And some of those bots are just needed to keep making other bots. That's feels like a government operation. We are just self-sustaining our bot lifestyle. Okay, so that, have we gotten this to even build yet? What are you guys doing? I saw a lot. Oh, you know what? I need at least a builder. So we're gonna take, and we're only gonna put one bot for now working the mine. 2 jobs can go here, so they can actually take the materials that are here and start doing something with them. So if we speed ourselves up, yeah, there we go. Okay, that will help. So we can get a lot of things built now. And now they can start doing these. Have a bit of storage for the logs and planks that are needed for some of the other aspects of the build, including over here. Oh, you know what? They need a path. There you go. So eventually that will get done. And this is going to look pretty snazzy. So I think what we're going to have to do is just wait for this to occur. We are getting our bridge built. We'll soon start building this. And we can start getting things sealed off. So I think what we're going to do, we are on cycle 90, day 6. And we have, sadly, a very, very long wet season that would have been perfect to fill up the flooded map. But we're going to have to wait for this bad tide to come through and hope for another long wet season. So I think with that, what we're going to do is we'll just jump ahead for more of this wall building to be done. Well, we have made our way through another bad tide event, and the wet season shall now be upon us. Come forth the fresh water to replenish our much needed water source. There we go. The bad tide is ended. We're on cycle 91. And what's also ended is this. We got our Badwater dome. It is capped. We shall no longer have the after effects of this. And I do have plans for this as to, I think what the Folktail Beavers might do with this space. So that's not a today thing, but stay tuned for some, what I hope will be an interesting build up here. Now, you can tell, even though I capped that a little while ago, we still have some remnants of the bad tide. This will eventually flush itself out. The beavers, or the bots, I should say, of Mind Your Own Business, are a little frustrated, but they did get themselves to work. And we're not fully sealed, and I'm not sure if we will be before the wet season is over. But they're getting there. They're getting there. You know what actually might help? Maybe it might help. And I'm just thinking this now. Why don't I take you? And we can run the path longer, but at the same time, if I do this, because just the way these terrain blocks are set, they can do multiple at a time. They don't need to wait for this one to be done. Well, they do at the moment because they can only do this one. They can't reach this one yet. But that staircase, they can come down and get things done. Now, in terms of getting things done, we're going to zoop up here, and this is where we're going to start. We're going to have the water flow through here and down. We have blocked this off, but I want to do a few things. And so that we've got a bit of a tiered reservoir system that fills. So the first thing, technically not the first thing, but we do need to get our little, bots down here, and this might be the easiest way. Although I'm also going to have to get them up and over. Ay caramba, there's work to do. So why don't we put a staircase here, and we're just going to do the good old connect the paths. There we go. So that they can actually come down here and demolish these. Do not cancel. Do not cancel. These are in the way, but funny enough, we are going to basically put something else there. Because what I want to do is I want to set the water level to this height here, which means we're not actually going to block this area off, but I am going to dam this area off. So if we were to come in here, actually this area would make good logical sense. If I was to do this and then come in with a series of dams, it means I could also at the same time set a staircase here, and then they can come across and just do their thing as they can get to it, at least in this spot. There we go. And they can take care of that. I may or may not put that block. You know what? We'll leave the block. So that's that part. So it's going to come down. It's going to fill up, hold. But once again, they need to come down here. So it's nice that I actually put this guy, because then I can just, well, I'm not even going to say cheat, because this is 100% legit, But we can just come down here, use this pathing to come down and do something very similar. I don't want these. These can go. These blockages can get out of my way. And then we're going to do something. The question is where? Maybe here? I think here would make sense. So, and I might just, do I want to dam? Okay, hang on. This I do need to do. We need to go like this. And why the heck not? We're just, nope, not levees. We're going to dam that. So that's a 5 wide dam, so that should be good. That should allow things to flow. Okay, so we're going to give you a staircase here, staircase there, and we can get you going. And then come up and do this. So that's going to hold the water. We don't currently have any water. We're waiting for things to replenish and flow out. But the bots, they be getting busy. Oh, they've already got those demolished. And they should soon start building these. Please don't get stuck on the other side. That would be bad. I might even come in and maybe do something to make this look like it's more natural, but actually, speaking of natural, I would love somehow an upgraded, especially I would say for the Folktail Beavers, if the Folktail Beavers at the minimum could not only do terrain blocks, but more of like they're carving into the terrain, a dam network. At least dams would be nice, because I could see them with the nice little tails just flopping through the rock. I don't know, no idea. But I think that would be nice. Now, the other part of this is it's going to be a bit of a work, and I've already laid out some, as you can see here, just some markers, double platform, triple platform. No, we're not building platforms, but I needed a guide because we're coming into this area here, and I think this would be a nice little area once again to dam off and actually have a nice little separated stream. So if we were to come in, and I think we're going to have to do something like that. And maybe if we put a terrain block there. Would we put one here? Would that make sense? Kind of like the look. And then, good question. Well, let's do it. Let's do this. So if we were to run... If I do it like this, would that make sense? Or maybe like that. I wanted to have a bit of a unique shape. Yeah, I think that works. So then we need to do something very similar. So that is this height here. And we can do a terrain block and some dams. That would be good. I am tempted though. You know what? I'm going to take a bit of a mulligan and, well, it's not built yet, so it's not bad. But I think we're going to at least demolish that. And now, the challenge is getting there. And also getting rid of this. That blockage needs to go. Are you guys not getting down here yet? Are you not connected? You just not... Oh, you guys are focusing on this. Of course. Let's demolish that blockage. We don't want it. And then they got to come down here, do all of this work. It's going to take a moment, but maybe if we prioritize you, you'll come down. Okay, so if I have a path, and this is the 3 falls, why don't we just continue the pathing? We can come down here. They can then work their way down. And here's actually a good spot right here, right? Where you can come down here. Be a bit of a jaunt. They can come down. And no, I'm not going to block this off. This is water's going to flow because it can come down here as well. I think what's best best. I don't know if it's best, but it's what we're doing. We can come here. We will put a staircase here because I need to get rid of those blockages. / want, I guess. We can get you to demolish. Goodbye at some point in the future. And then I need to get these guys up here. And maybe what we're going to do for that is put a platform. Because I think what's going to be... well, whether that's best or not, or what would be the best? I can come down this channel, and if I do this, there we go. And then they can come up here. They can do their thing. There we go. And let's see if we can prioritize that block. I might need to redo some of that. And of course, the beavers, at this point, they need a hiking trail to go down. So I will connect that as soon as they can get there. So I don't need the markers anymore. These guys got some things to do. But what I do need, though, is a way to get to this. And I think I'm just going to run... Oh, is that the good spot? Maybe we'll run it this way so I can get up. And we can do this. A little jaunt. Staircase. And there we go. Okay. Wow. Okay. Lots for these beavers to do. I guess technically the bots. Maybe I should not have gotten rid of all my builders' huts. Oh, you can see the water coming in, providing the green. Loving it, loving it. This is getting built. The water's just, well, no. Water still's got a lot of areas to flow over, so it's fine. Okay, we're on day 2 of the wet season. This is going to take some time to get rid of. Oh, 0 water here. That's not good. Actually, no water here? Wow. That is surprising. Oh, you know what we need to do? And I need to find a way to automate this. There we go. Water's beginning to flow. So that was part of our problem. I closed that. I think I'm going to... let me think. I think if I attach a stream gauge to one down here... do I want to do this one? Do that one for now? So basically what we want... Oop, and we lost ourselves. Let's come back up here. Is... if this stream gauge all the way down there is less than... Okay, how high is that? Hang on, let's look. That is a too high. And we got a little dam here. So if it's anything lower than, yeah, let's call it 1.5. We can drop this gate down to half height, let's call it. But if it's... Well, what's the height of these? It's 1.75, 1. I can't remember now. But we'll just tell it to raise. So basically, if this is full up and the water's not coming over the dam, you can release it. You know, I might switch it to this guy. We'll see how this works. But that is probably why everything is dried out. I have no water down here. That is not good. Not good whatsoever. Because we also need this reservoir to fill up. So it's, yeah, we're fixing things. Oh, what are you here for? Are you attached to anything? No, you're not. Okay. I need to do something with you. Otherwise, that's not going to work. Okay, let's lower you for now. And is that the same thing? If we come down here, that would be definitely this one. If this is less than, call it 1.6, you can just drop those, If it's at a height of, call it 1.84, that's fine, just raise it. So that should hold the water in. Might want to disable those during the drought, but it's fine. It's fine. We don't know if it's fine. We'll find out if it's fine. But it's better than what it was because we have no water down here and we need it for this district. The trees are drying out. They'll be fine. They'll survive. It'll be okay. So, all right. Well, let's get ourselves sped up and get into daytime again. Because these beavers, these bots specifically, got work to do. You can see they haven't even come down here to set these off. Ah, they're coming. There's one coming. That is nearly built. One more little tappity tap. Good. So that's going to push the water down here. And then it's going to come up, start filling up. Now it's going to overflow here first. And I guess what comes first, the chicken or the egg? AKA, will somebody blow the blockage first? Well, it's overflowed the blockage, but you know what I mean. Or will they get the dams built first? It looks like they're going for the dams because probably the order in which I gave the commands, which you'd still think there'd be a free bot to go, you know what, can't do this job, so I'm going to do this one instead. But you can see we're finally controlling the water. And this is one thing I love about the update is the pathing can go much longer. I don't need to do separate districts just to do this type of landscaping. So it is gonna be nice. Now what's nice is nice big reservoir that's gonna be set up here as well. And then you can get all this filled up. So I think what we're gonna do is we're gonna wait a little bit. We'll check in at least before the wet season is gone to see how this flooding is going. We have a drought incoming, but I did want to take a little pause here because, yeah, I did incorrectly set these floodgates to this stream gauge. And why that's causing a problem, because this will fill up, but it's going to stop and start everything. So we're not getting the water flow coming through, which is also impacting this reservoir. So I am going to come up here. And where are you? This one. We're going to disconnect you. I wish I could just change things as to set these settings over to this one. But we're just going to realign. So basically, if this one is, let's call it 1.6, we can drop the floodgate. If it's, let's call it at, 1.97, we can tell it to raise the floodgates. There we go. I think that's going to solve our flow issue. Hopefully that does, because, problems, because this water is really needed for here. Now, we would survive this one mistake. Like, look at this. We have nearly full water. We should actually have full water, but we have nearly full water, which we'd be able to easily survive a drought, including the water that's being held in here. Although, hang on, pause. Let's have a look-see. So this is not working as intended, because that, maybe I just need to raise this. So if it's, that is a good question. So the water, this will open up when this is low. But maybe I have it closing too soon. So maybe we'll raise it to full 1. Because I do want this to overflow here. Which, yeah, that should be fine. The higher this is, it will overflow. So hopefully, let me speed things up. We get to daytime, get some more water flowing through. And, well, maybe what we'll do is lower that to 1.5. Just get more volume coming through more quickly without flooding this. And speaking of flooding, this is still flooded from the last start of the previous wet season. So, oops, problems. Well, that has a problem too. You'll be fine. Don't worry, you'll be fine. So it's coming along. These are coming along as well. Hang on. Not that. Oh, they'll reach this one. We do not want that one built. Please do not build that. That would be bad. Any other temporary ones still around? The answer to that is no. But you can see what's going on with the water here. It is filled up. We are redirecting a whole heck of a lot of it down. Wow, look at this. Super green. And we still have water flowing off. What? Get there? Okay, hang on. Can we prioritize you, please? Let's get you guys done. And then we'll use a 2 high priority on this side. Can we secure this water at least at this level, please? Guys, over here. Oh, you guys can't reach that. Hang on. If I give you a staircase. There we go. All right. Okay. So let's see if we can get all this done. We need 20 logs. Hey, caramba. Come on. Do it. Maybe 2 times speed. Look at them go. Yeah, we have logs inbound. Now we only have 4 bots over here actually doing any work. Actually doing any building. I should be more precise. We have bots mining and doing biofuel transportation, but ooh, I think we'll make it. They'll make it, right? No worries whatsoever. And then we've got some other areas to close in. But tell you what, I think what we are going to have to do to see this vision through is get through this next drought. Yeah, let's... I think we'll see this. I've laid some mines down here, and oh, you might see why. So as these things open and close, we get some flooding. This had flooded this biofuel tank area. So I think what I'm going to do, I'll set these off. I'm just widening the channel here just a little bit to get a better flow of all the water volume so that we don't get it jumping over the banks. So with that, I think we'll see you in, cycle 92. As promised, we are back with the next wet season cycle, and we have problems. Now, before we go deal with the problem, although we should probably deal with that problem first, this basin is starting to fill up, and it should begin to overflow any moment. So we'll zoom back to that as it comes. But yeah, let's stop here. We're going to actually pause because we're causing massive flooding because I made a mistake. This stream gauge is that one. I thought I clicked this one. I guess I didn't, or maybe I did. Well, obviously I did. So we're going to cancel you, and we're going to reattach you to be you. Because that is blocking this floodgate system, so we can let it lower. The water can begin to flow through. Because in our attempt to flood the map, well, I guess we are technically flooding the map in areas that we do not want. I've actually killed a district. District 4 is no more. And maybe no more district is what you shall be called from now on. No, we're not removing the district, but we've basically effectively killed it. There's no water coming through here because of my attempts to hold water up in this channel, so that has caused some issues. So let's see if we can reset this. Okay, so what we want is, it's on this floodgate, right? So what we can do, come back up here, is we're gonna say, we're clicked on it, if this is higher than, call it 1 point, what do you want to say, 1.9395, something like that, 96, you can raise it. If this stream gauge is lower than, call it 1.8, make sure, go full hog, open or wide, open it wide, wide, wide. Now, I probably could also change it so we're basically in the drought, disable that. So, so during the drought, when the drought starts, you can, no, actually, we don't need to worry about that. No, that's fine. Because what, hang on, we do. Because I do want to hold water here. And because when the drought hits, this will rise. But we're still going to have water flowing through. Okay, so this one, we're going to say 1.5, 1.5. So there's always some space to allow some water to come through. So same thing here. When all of this happens, we can say 1.5 and no, 1.5, right? During bad tide, ignore this. So basically it should do this. And then during the wet season, it will do this. Even though we'll have water continuously flow through. So hopefully this solves part of our problem. As we are hardy, man, short wet season. We're getting a bad tide incoming. And it's taking a bit of time. You can see things are beginning to overflow. Ooh, and you can also see this is what we're going for. This is what we're going for. Now, actually, this is an excellent opportunity to pause. Well, not pause. We're not going to pause. I do want to. I think oh, can I disconnect you? No, you are the main thoroughfare at this point. So. I think we're going to change that, and I'll tell you why. Well, partially show you why, because we can put a staircase system to come. I am going to go the extra step just so that it comes in at a nice little angle. Let's do that. We can connect. And it's because here, I'm going to get rid of, well, we got to wait for that to get built. But we can start building the next thing. I'm going to put in a small floodgate. And because of that, I need to get rid of this path. And the reason why I want to do that is basically I want to hold some water up here at this point. But what's going to happen is when the drought starts, raise it, lower it when it ends. Same thing, bad tide, raise it, lower it when it ends. So it holds some of the water here. Now, I might dynamite some of this down, but to hold a little more water. And that's actually not a terrible idea. It's actually a great idea. But quite simply, I can now move more forestry areas to the back. We can't get all the way, but we'll get most of the way. Now, what you're seeing is I am putting in oak trees to start, but what I'm going to do, I'm going to come back and in some of the areas, just put some random other trees. So it's more of a forested area versus a planted area. So I think this will add a little dynamic to the area. Maybe some pines as well. And maybe on this side, we'll go, oh, not down there, sir. No. I think we can reach everything. Yeah, we can reach everything, including getting rid of that. Oh, no. Is that on? Oh, no, we're fine. So this means, so this will be mainly a pine area, but we will come in and put in some other trees just for the variety. Make it more of a lived-in forested area. And I think there we go. So, oh, we can maybe do that. And hey, let's throw in a dandelion just because. You can see dead trees. That's fine. Not a problem. And I left this area open for a... Where are you? Where are you? There you go. Lumberjack flag. I guess that's probably the best direction. So that you can cut down this forested area so we can amp up our log situation, which we're actually climbing. We are climbing, which is a good thing. Now, you can also notice here, this is layer number 2 of a storage reservoir, which any moment it should start flowing through. That is the design. And yeah, here we go. Perfect timing. I'm going to detonate this. Boom. So we get a little more flow. So this will come in. And you'll notice I have put in a couple builder's hut and some dirt. And that is to build, this dam area. And also raise this terrain up. And we might play with it a little bit as we get the water to settle down. And now, unfortunately, it's a short wet season. The bad tide is incoming, so we're not going to see the full effect of this. So for that, you're going to have to come back next time. Now, but let's just zoop over here. Okay, we might have, well, we've saved no more district. Now, the bots will start replanting all the trees. So that might have been the major issue. If need be, we have options over here. So we have effectively flooded the map. We did last time, but we're gonna have to wait. Ooh, that is bad news here. That is terrible news. All right, so for once again, on again, off again, getting this to not flood, but to be full of water, we're having a bit of problems. So with that, though, I think it's a good spot to leave it. So, thank you all for watching. We'll see you next time. Bye for now.